this Young Thug shit down there that took over
Shoo.
the whole, not just hip hop, but I say the entertainment content realm has been so much Young Thug interrogation, Young Thug phone calls. They've been dropping them like Drought Lil Wayne mixtapes.
Facts.
Yeah, so
Screw tapes.
Nah, facts. Like, so just to reference some of them calls, like you done heard them say things from along the lines of, oh, I paid $50,000 for you to go number one and to buy streams along to the Glorilla claims and things like that. Like when you hear these phone calls or about Future and his parents, and like when you hear these things, like what is your thoughts on them?
Man, there's so many layers to it. You getting information that you didn't know. You knowing how he really feel in that moment. And I hear people saying that bro in jail, man, niggas in jail talk like that. They do. They do. But it's the details of it. It ain't what you're saying, it's how you're saying it.
Yeah.
And it's just so many layers to that shit because the thing is, bro, you say everybody say shit about people while they're not present. That's life. That happens. Your name might come up, you talking about it. But it ain't that you're talking about them when they're not around. It's what you're saying when they're not around. You say shit like, man, that old bullshit, that boy, hey, they're crazy as a motherfucker. Oh, that goofy as a boy. That say shit like that, right? But what don't say is things like, I don't really fuck with that.
Yeah.
That's the difference here. That's the difference. So I hear these niggas saying jail. I know people in jail be going through it. I done had partners and family members go to jail. I know the process. I'm a nigga that was writing letters. I done wrote letters to niggas in jail. I done put money on people's books before, bro. Yeah. Like I was in elementary visiting older cousins and uncles in prison. Fact, really did. I done did that. So I know that I understand what go through when they doing time, bro. I done seen what uncles that came home and came and stayed with me and my pops and, you know what I'm saying, got a little regular job up the road as a cook and trying to figure this shit out. So I didn't even really realize all that till I got older, you feel me? But I say that to say, that still ain't no excuse for no to be talking about people like he don't fuck with them and they think you locked in. That's just being two-faced, bro. You might be upset with a nigga, you might feel a way about a nigga, but when they hear you talking about them and it's personal and you talking like you don't fuck with me, you're saying disrespectful terms, that's just what that is, jail or not. In jail, that's your lowest point. That's how you really see who it is. Yeah. You figure out who it really is at his lowest point with you. Thug could have been going through shit. I wasn't in his mind. He might have not felt that way. I don't know. But on the outside looking in, it's like, hey, bro, that's how you get when you down and out. If we really locked in, my nigga, we really locked in. Whether you're up or you're down, my nigga, money don't make me. Yeah. Money don't make me, bro. I ain't never been rich before. So I can't tell you what it's like to be rich. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been rich, so I can't ever say money make me. Because I got to be the same no matter what, bro. I'm not finna talk about niggas like I just don't fuck with them. He like, he said about Future, I don't fuck with this. Yeah. Calling stupid, stealing my sauce. Yeah. He's a biter. He's a real biter. Yeah, real biter. Doing a bunch of fake stuff. Hey, my nigga, if a nigga fake, we don't need to fuck around. Simple and plain.
But that music, I feel like this industry has got everybody, at least on the artist side, feeling like I gotta be friends with Future. I can't fuck that up. Future, like, if we gonna be realistic, I feel like they've been giving Thug the king of Atlanta, but if Future, I don't know where, if forgot about Futures and the Gucci Manes and shit like that, but
I think what it is for this generation, Thug is like, when it comes to, I'm not gonna say Atlanta streets, because Atlanta rap streets, any city, any major city, if you know, you know. The streets and especially the underground rap scene go hand in hand. Yeah. The underground independent rap scene and the streets go hand in hand in every major city. I can't speak for, pretty sure it's like that in smaller cities as well, but every major city, the streets and the underground rap game go hand in hand. So when you got Future and Thug, Thug is out of here, super duper star, next level. His sound and music isn't built on enemy music or what they call op music. It's not an op rapper. Yeah. Thug and them were op rappers. They had other types of songs, but he's an op rapper too. Yeah. He's gang banging. Future didn't come in this gang banging. Yeah. Thug came in this gang banging, throwing gang signs. That's the energy he came in here with. So I feel like the way that it sounds, when it, not the actual everyday streets, because they got their own thing going on, but the niggas in the rap game in Atlanta, and I'm not trying to speak for Atlanta, I'm just saying on the outside looking in, it's an opinion that Thug had high rank in his voice and his opinions mattered when it came to the rap game in Atlanta and the streets and the politics of the streets.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Like he had that.
Yeah.
Every day-to-day streets, what going on in their hoods, that's some whole other shit. That ain't got nothing to do with the rap game. It do sometime it cross over, but it feel like, hey, I'm calling the shots on the rappers out of Atlanta, that street and gangster. If you got something going on, hey, that shit got to low-key kind of come through my opinion.
Yeah. Like we ain't like how we seen kind of like, oh, we ain't fucking with.
Yeah, whoever he into it with at that time, we ain't really fucking with bro. Or I want you to cut bro off, or woo-de-woo, or nah, that don't look good, or hey, we gotta stay in good rapport with Thug and shit. But when you hit them phone calls, they fuck a lot up. Yeah. I don't think Drake gonna fuck with him again.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think Drake is fucking with him again.
I think he kept it real on part of that Drake call though, when he said,
of course he
like, I'm in jail. I don't give a fuck about that motherfucking song.
Yeah.
Like, and then even with the Metro Boomin part, is like, I guess Drake called Metro Boomin like around the time he was planning his mama's funeral for.
Yeah. Or right after she passed away or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Of course, Drake was thinking business. He wasn't thinking personal. You got to think. You got to read the room, my nigga. That shows a lack of inconsideration. Hey, my T-Lady died, you asking me about a goddamn song.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I can't say I'm sure, but he might have said, hey, I'm good. Like, when niggas reached out to him, you know, niggas will say, hey, bro, I appreciate that. I'm all right. I'm holding my head, bro. I'm straight. I'm good. So certain niggas take that as, oh, man, that nigga might want to work. Nah, where you from?
Right, yeah.
I'm not asking on who mama just died for a goddamn thing. Only thing I'm going to ask you for is, you want to pull up and kick it?
Facts.
Oh, what's up, boy? I'm going to pull up on you. Hey, I can lunch on me today. That type of shit. Other than that, we ain't finna do no business. I'm gonna wait till you pop back out and get back to work. And then, hey, let bro know I'm still here. And I want to work with him anyways because he one of the coldest producers in this shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But reaching out, that just showed you a lost nigga.
No, for sure.
If Drake did that, you a lost nigga. Huh?
No, I was saying, hey, ho,
yeah.
You can open the door. I think it's Fresh Life.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can hear me. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, that shit got deep, man. I done seen, he done talked about everybody. Down to his girlfriend, down there.
Yeah, Dirk, his gal, Future, Drake, Gucci Mane said, I feel like he went south after prison. Plea QC, Lord knows whoever else, man. Glorilla.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they done made it to where this is what they did with Thug. They bleeding him out slow. They gutting him like a fish, man, scaling him. Like, hey, every day we gonna drop a little bit to make you look bad to where you can't be around your peers, man.
Yeah.
The fix is in on them. I don't know who pressing the button, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know who pressing the button on, bro, but the fix most definitely in on that, dog. The fix is there. The fix is in there. The fix in the line is pressed. Like, we want that to go down. We want him. We want it to be where rappers ain't gonna think that it's cool to be next to him.
Facts. And I feel like the smear campaign he tried to run against Gunna, you feel like that's unfair?
You could say it's hypocritical. I can't say for the smear campaign, because I'm not really a smear campaign type. I have to really, let me say this. People call some things a smear campaign, but it's really just how you feel.
Yeah.
Thug has every right to feel that way about him and Gunna's situation. Gunna went in there and got down on him. He did what he did. He took a plea deal that did not work in Young Thug's favor. It's on camera. It's documented. He told the judge and the prosecutor and Funny Willis, YSL is a gang. I'm aware of crimes that they have committed. They're a detriment to the community. It must end. I'm aware that my music, or he said either I am aware or I'm unaware. I was unaware that my music was being used in furtherance of a gang.
Yeah, I seen that. I want to ask too, because Thug also put out a false narrative, and I'm not. Again, I agree. Like, of course, with their personal relationship, he can feel how he feel, but I feel like he lying. That nigga doing a lot of capping, a lot of talky right now. He came out and said Gunna took the first plea before the trial. DK with Walter Murphy actually took the first plea. Gunna, if I'm not mistaken, took the fourth plea.
Second.
Nah, because it was two co-founders that took it. And then, so it might have been the third then. And in their pleas, it said the same thing as well. So does it fuck up the case being that, okay, you done already had two niggas come out and say this? And now he's saying, like, you know, he's saying the same thing they said, but them niggas done already said it.
It is what it is, bro. When you take that plea, you just another nigga that did the same thing the other niggas already did. It don't matter who did what first. You did it. You made a decision. If everything was a plea deal, it was 28 on that case. Why you think them other 20 niggas ain't take that plea? Because you don't know what the future holds. See, they can tell you, we ain't gonna call you to testify, but when you sign them type of plea deals,
you sign, you gotta testify.
You gotta testify, my nigga.
If they call you.
So if they call you, are you gonna say, I'm gonna go back to prison? I'm gonna go back to jail? No, you're not. You gonna go up there and get on that stand, and once you take the stand on me. So when you sign that plea deal, you saying, hey, bro, let me go. I wanna go home. I don't want to do this shit. Niggas is going to expect loyalty in them type of situations, bro. It just is what it is. If you claiming you gang, you down, you my boy, you my bro, the system got us against the corner right now. You know I need you to ride this out with me. But you say, hey, man, I'm finna f it. It don't matter if you did it first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. You still did it.
But what they say with Gunna's case is, I guess, you know, him and Thug, they had that case from when they was riding in the car. And then I guess it was...
they said it was another nigga took the case. Another nigga took the charge, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
But
another nigga
like
took that.
A gun and some drugs or something in the car, and then that nigga basically said it's not mine. You feel like a... Like, say it's 3 people in the car, and it's one... Like, you think all 3 supposed to stop life and we gonna go to them, the police got...
They didn't have you in there for that case, though. That was them saying you're affiliated with YSL. That's what that's about. That was the way for them to bring you in as a YSL member.
As a co-defendant.
As a co-defendant. Hey, you caught a case with Young Thug. It was a drug case and a gun case. You was in a car with this same guy that's at the top of the RICO that we trying to give life. So this the crime we got you on. They had Gunna as a high-ranking member, like number 2 in line, even though we know that he's not that. We know that he's not doing the street shit or the gangster shit that got niggas that. But this what they got you in is this courtroom right now.
Public influence.
So, hey, you pressing YSL, you got the slat on your hand. Oh, you with all that. So we gonna bring you in on it too. He probably only had 1 or 2 charges on the RICO. But by that, it's a whole gang thing. Once you come in and take this plea, everything you saying, that's what Funny Willis wanted you to say. Funny Willis is the person that's orchestrating it. She getting it to her prosecutors, or they team as a whole is doing it. Go take this to their lawyers. This is what the got to say. You make the decision. Do I want to go in the courtroom and say this? And if you do it, y'all, because these niggas are not saying it, I'm going to say it for them niggas. They were not ready to face the consequences for their action. For every young nigga out here that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I don't got all the answers, y'all. I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. When a nigga start taking them plea deals and selling their partners out, that mean they didn't want to fake accountability for what they did. That's what y'all need to see. This is a part of the game. 28 got charged and arrested, 8 folded. All of them is supposed to go to trial to the end if you're keeping it solid. Ain't no sugarcoating. These are not the first group of niggas to do this, and they don't be the last. This is why I tell niggas all the time, bro. All of this goes with the streets. All of this these are not the first to do this. This is not the first rodeo. It won't be the last rodeo. The mob did it, and they the reason why the RICO came in the game.
Oh, it says at least 14 defendants took a plea deal. That's
after
crazy.
All. After it was all done, but I'm talking about before trial. Before trial, it was 8. Ooh. 20 decided it. They had one in there that was facing 60 years. He took his plea. He didn't take the plea. The dude YSL Tick. I forgot his. I think Slug.
Yeah.
The day Slug took his plea, he was in the courtroom with I think Lil Rod and it's another guy. His lawyer is that lawyer. I think they got caught on that case. They allegedly accused her of helping a gang member out, telling them to go get rid of his phone or something.
Yeah.
That lawyer, she was in the back of the courtroom with her client. He was YSL. The judge told him, they offered him the plea. He could go home that day. He turned it, he said, nah, we don't accept the plea. The judge stopped right there and said, hey, man, hey, bro, let me tell you this. I'm looking at your situation. You got other charges while you've been locked up in jail. You got this charge. You looking at 60 door to door. And he said, Judge Glanville said this, I don't dictate how much time you gonna get.
Yeah.
I don't control that. That's gonna be on them. They're gonna give you the time. He said, it's not your time. It doesn't matter if I think you a bad guy, good guy or not. So I want you to think about that by taking this plea, because you're gonna possibly go home today. But if you go to trial and you lose, you're looking at 60 years. I'm looking at you gonna get about 60 years. Then talk to his lawyer, whoop-de-whoop. Look at his lawyer like this. Lawyer spoke up. Judge, my client will respectfully decline the plea. You know why he did that? Because he didn't want to tell. He said, hey, I signed up for this. This is what I chose to do. I claimed it. I repped it. I did it. I ran with it. I'm not finna tell on y'all to save myself. If the plea wasn't no fucked up shit to take, everybody would have took a plea. Thug was the who didn't have an opportunity for a plea. He was looking at life.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
So.
I know he was looking at life.
Yeah, Fonnie basically said everybody could go if she could keep Thug. Like that was how, that was her thing.
Yeah. That's what, bro, this is not nothing new. And people are not speaking the real. That, hey, bro, them just wasn't built for that time. It is what it is. This is a part of, you got to go to court and fight that shit. You can't cop out the plea, bro. You can do that. But see, people have turned this into some, I like Gunna more. Thug's a bully. No, Gunna did that dirty. All of them that told on Thug, they crossed him out. They told on him. It is what it is. And you can listen to Gunna music, but it don't negate the fact he did what he did. That's all it is.
So what's the difference in Gunna taking the plea and then Thug saying it's cool for his brother to take a plea?
It ain't no difference. If he cool with his brother doing it, that's his brother. You could call Thug a hypocrite all day. You can call Thug Thug can be a hypocrite. You could say, man, that don't make no sense, but he feels like, Gunna, I done did the most for you. He saw that video, bro, what that nigga said in there.
Yeah.
My whole defense is YSL is not a gang. You go in there and tell them it is a gang, and it must end. They have done detriment to the community. When you say that to them, you telling that to Funny Willis. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is why they do it like this, bro. It's on video. They bring you in the courtroom and your shit. They know you ready to come home. They know you tired of this shit. You done gave up. You done folded. Come sit down right here. Repeat after me. The judge is in there simply for one thing, to make sure you are coherent, to make sure you can't come back and say that, oh, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was happening. Nah, he there to make sure you knew exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
There's no point in making you having a plea if it's not going to affect nobody else in these type of cases. That's some bullshit. Yeah. I don't have a dog in the fight. That's why I can speak like this. It is what it is. And then Thug, he getting it right now because of the hypocritical stuff, what he did in the interrogation room himself.